Greetings, family. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to tap that subscribe button before you leave. Join our family. We would love to have you. If you're already a part of our soul family, thank you so much for returning again and again and again. Your support is very much appreciated. Family, I have a very important message to deliver to you today from the ancestors. Please, as always, keep in mind that this is a collective message and everything will not resonate with everybody. If this message does not resonate with you, we don't need a special announcement in the comment section. Just move on, move forward, and leave it behind. You also have the option to browse through some of my other videos to see if you can find another message that fits you, or you can book a personal reading with me down below at the link in the description box. If this message does resonate, please don't forget to tap that like button, drop a comment, let us know how this message resonates with you, okay? That being said, let's jump right into this reading. I wanted to take a look into your past lives, and I wanted to see how it connects to the challenges that you're facing today. We also got two new decks that I'm really excited about, and they have the elements on them as well as answers like yes, no, or maybe, and they have affirmations on them. So I thought that was really, really cool. So I'm really excited. Now, moving forward, I feel like in your past life, a lot of you were warriors. A lot of you were not only warriors, you ruled over kingdoms and empires, okay? Some of you were a lot of you actually were a part of the Moorish Empire. This card actually has, like, the guy is wearing a fez on his head. He's wearing a burgundy fez with burgundy boots on. Okay, some of you guys are ear signs, so you could be Libra, Aquarius, or Geminis listening here. Some of you are wearing red right now. Okay, some of you are wearing jeans, like denim jeans as well. And so a lot of you were warriors that ruled over kingdoms, and you had to rule with an iron fist. I feel like a lot of you spent time strategizing because there was a lot of deception. It seemed like because of your power, you faced a lot of jealousy from the people that may have even lived within your tribe or your communities, and some that were outside as well. And so a lot of you had to use your intellect in order to outwit your opponents, and it was like your everyday life was full of you having to beware of dishonesty and betrayal. And for some of you, that can reflect in your daily life today. Like, some of you may have some really serious trust issues, okay? And this is something that comes from your past life. And so for some of you, there may have been people who tried to come in while you were ruling and steal resources or steal your people, your village people. So you may have been in power when I want to say the colonialists were coming in and taking people. Like, you guys were in power when there was all these invasions. And I mean, that's been happening for thousands of years, okay? But we can look deeper into this and see approximately when this was. Okay, so for some of you, this could have been like 700 BC. Or 700 AD. Interesting. This could have also been like the 1700s. Okay, so this was the 1700s. This could have been like you could have ruled over an African, so-called African empire, like North Africa. This is really interesting. So yeah, I feel like you spent a lot of time fighting. You spent a lot of time in your past life trying to protect what was yours, trying to protect your legacy. And I'm hearing trying to protect your ancestors' legacy. So your ancestors ruled over this kingdom or empire for a very, very long time. And I feel like a lot of you were very protective of it, not only because it was yours, but because you felt like if you were to let things go tumbling down while you were in power, that your ancestors would be disappointed in you. It was like, oh no, I can't let these wars happen. I can't lose these wars or these battles while I'm in power. And so that reflects in your daily life today, because a lot of you are very prideful. You could be like egotistical. You could have trust issues. And so I asked for clarification. And for some of you, you had to move. You had to move. It's like, I feel like a lot of you realized that the pressure was too strong. And so you had to let go of what was yours. Like some of you, it was either your life or your empire or kingdom. Let me know in the comment section if this resonates with you. This is absolutely wild to me, that they got me reading like this. But yeah, a lot of you fled. Okay, a lot of you fled. It was like you had to leave, or because it was like I'm hearing like they were gaining on you. It's like you were losing too much. The whole village or kingdom was up in flames. And so a lot of you jumped on a ship. Like you jumped ship, but you literally jumped on a ship. You had to travel by sea to find freedom. A lot of you, you had to pack up your family, your children, your partners, and you had to leave. And so you moved and you built a life in this newfound land, or not newfound because there were people there already, but you built a life there. And then your generations since then have been raised in this new land. And unfortunately for them, they have no clue. Well, I'm telling you now, but for a very long time, you had no clue where you came from because of this. It's like your ancestors, or you, because you are your ancestors, but you had to move on and start over. And then the legacy was lost. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Cups here. This is water here. Some of you may be water signs as well. And it speaks about new beginnings. So yeah, you moved on and you had to begin a new life. Oh man, and you had to let go of what was yours, but it was by force. You know, I feel like you fought a really good fight, and your ancestors were actually proud of you. They were not disappointed in you, because you had to, it was like, it was either the land or your life, and you had a family that was looking up to you, you know. For some of you, you hid your family. Like you hid your family to protect them. Some of these people, your opponents, the enemies, the colonialists, whoever they were, these entities were coming in at night. And so you knew that was when they were going to come in. And so you made sure that you put your family elsewhere to keep them safe. This is interesting. So, the Ace of Cups also speaks about spiritual awakenings, okay? And so what you're experiencing right now is a spiritual awakening. That's why all this information is coming to you, because you're now ready for this information. There was a time in your life where you weren't ready for it, okay? And I'm still clarifying. You got the World card here in reverse. So, yeah, it was like lack of closure, unfulfilled desires, disconnection. So you've been disconnected from who you truly are. And you were lacking closure, but now you're getting that closure because you are ready for it. Now you can move forward. Now you can understand why you are the way that you are. You can understand why you have all this pride, all this ego, all these trust issues, and you can work through them. It's karmic. Also, some of you may need to learn how to express yourselves through creativity. This is going to help you to increase your intuition as well, so you can get back to where you were. Some of you are really meant to be in charge, and that's why you don't do well at jobs. A lot of you may be in and out of jobs because you don't do well working under people. You come from running empires. Empires are global. You come from running kingdoms. You are used to being in charge. You're not used to anyone having to tell you what to do. You're not used to having to get permission to go on vacation or to go to the bathroom or to leave your desk. Some of you are working at some jobs that are really tight. Like, you're damn near a slave at your job. You got to ask permission for everything. For some of you, you can't even be on your phone at your job. Wow. And so your ancestors are working with you, and your higher selves are working with you. We got the Lover's card here upright. Your higher selves are working with you to get you through this and to get you back to where you're supposed to be. Your rightful place on the throne. That's where you're supposed to be. But I feel like it's been a struggle for some of you because you're insecure. Again, this comes from your past life. The reason why you're insecure is because you had to live every day looking behind your back. You're insecure because you're not sure. It's like it brings this feeling of being unsure, unsurety. And so a lot of you, because of the fact that you forgot who you really are, your creative skills are lacking. You're lacking leadership skills. You're lacking passion, and you're cold. But a lot of you are cold because of what you've lost. So they want you to work on this. Okay? A lot of you are lacking focus. You're missing opportunities. And you're lacking direction because so now the thing is, culturally and traditionally, and still some cultures till today, there are ceremonies that they have usually 7 days after the baby is born, where they do like a reading for the baby, and they're able to see what the baby's purpose is. They're able to tell why the baby is here. We are so far from who we are, who we've been, that we don't do that anymore. So 9 times out of 10, people don't really learn their purpose until well into like their 20s, 30s, 40s. Okay. So that's why you're lacking direction. It's not your fault. It's really not. Some of you procrastinate, and that hesitation comes again from the life that you've lived over past lives. And for some of you, this, like, you spent many lives. Like, it's like you would rule over this village, this land, and then you pass away, and then you reincarnate again, and then you rule over the same village. So it was like lifetimes after lifetime after lifetime of you ruling and fighting, being a warrior. So that's where the hesitation comes from. A lot of you have hit rock bottom, right? And it feels like it's karmic. It's just, it keeps happening because of the fact that when you lost your land, you hit rock bottom. And so your soul has kind of been in this loop, this cyclic loop, or cyclic, however you say it. But you know what I'm trying to say. Because it's like your soul has suffered so much pain, so much loss, so much ending, so many betrayals. For some of you, whoever these people were, I mean, and we know who these people were, okay? Like, let's keep it real. But when these people came in, like they were your friends. And you were nothing but kind to them. Some of you weren't necessarily in Africa. Like, some of you were here as well, in the Americas. You could have been anywhere, really. I'm hearing like the lands were connected, so you guys were back and forth, right? But it's like these people came in and pretended to be your friend, and you were nothing but kind to them. Some of you were giving them gold and you were giving them resources, and then they took your kindness for weakness. And because you were so kind and giving, they were able to see what you had access to. And the greed is what made them turn on you. The greed is what made them pillage, rape, murder, and steal. They took your kindness for weakness. And so now that's why some of you are cold. That's why some of you guys don't trust. That's why some of you guys have this every man for himself mentality, because of your past life and what you've experienced. So it's time for you to heal. And with this, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 8 of swords upright. Healing is exactly what you will be doing. You guys will be moving very rapidly towards change. Some of you have already begun to change and work on things without even knowing. All right, so let me change that. I don't want to say without knowing this information, because this information is embedded in your DNA, okay? But without you actually hearing the concrete evidence, the concrete proof, you've already begun to work on yourself and to work on these characteristics and habits that you have, because it's like, there's that sense, that little ticker within your mind that's like, wait, this isn't right. I need to correct this. You're like, I'm not really sure why I need to correct this or how to correct this, but I'm going to correct it. And you know what they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Hi, I'm the teacher. You're ready. You are ready, and you're moving very rapidly towards change. Now, someone commented in the comment section the other day, okay, and this was like a Debbie Downer. They're like, well, no one changes this quickly. I don't think this is a real reading. You'd be very surprised, okay? Doubt yourself, but don't doubt my collective, because my collective knows exactly what they're doing. My people know exactly where they're headed towards. Even if they may need that little tug, that reminder, you guys know exactly the type of greatness that you're headed towards, okay? So don't let anybody try to tell you otherwise. So a lot of you guys, again, you're traveling to the motherland, you're traveling to different parts of the Americas, the Caribbean. Like, again, you're walking in your ancestors' footsteps because you want answers. You want answers. And I have chills saying that, because you're dead serious. You're like, no, I'm not. I'm going to book a Frontier ticket. I'm going to book a Spirit ticket. I'm going to jump on a train, a bus. I'm going to travel and explore and find out the truth myself, because I've been learning for so long that what I've been taught is not the truth. I want to know my truth. And so some of you guys are going within. You're communicating with your ancestors and your guides and the higher power. And they're like, okay, here you go. Boom. Here go your answer. Boom. Here go hints and clues. For some of you, you're confused at these answers and synchronicities that you're getting. Like, you may be seeing signs, but you're so confused. You're like, well, what are you trying to say? If you guys need some help or some clarity, definitely book a personal reading with me, okay? We can definitely look more into your energy and the energy surrounding you to see which way you need to go. We can help you get on the right track with that. Because some of you are confused. For some of you, you're confused because of your diet and your lifestyle, what you're eating. You're smoking too much, you're drinking. And I'm actually going to do a post on alcohol too, because that's something that we really need to avoid. Alcohol completely stunts your growth mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and physically, because it causes health issues over time as well. Okay, so we got the King of Cups here in reverse. So yeah, and we were just talking about this emotional manipulation. A lot of you guys are moody. So your emotions are being manipulated because of the lifestyle that you're living. I don't know what you guys are doing. Some of you guys are, okay. Like, they're showing me like somebody like smoking. Like, you guys are smoking too much. You guys are drinking too much. You guys are eating junk food, fast food. What's the name of that damn Raising Cane's. Somebody loves Raising Cane's. Holy shit. Somebody loves Raising Cane's. You guys need to go watch They Clone Tyrone, okay? Go watch They Clone Tyrone. And pay attention to how they're manipulating the ingredients in order to manipulate you. The ingredients to your food, your alcohol, your drinks. Be more mindful of what you're consuming. This is so serious. This is not a game. Okay? And so, for a lot of you, your lifestyle has caused incompetence. Lack of communication. Some of you are afraid to speak up because your mind, there's like mind fog. And so you're afraid that if you speak up, you're not going to make any sense. A lot of you need to do a detox. You need to drink some bitters. Jamaicans say bitters. My family is Caribbean. Most of my family is Caribbean. Well, my modern family, my newer family is Caribbean. But I got family from Scotland and all these other areas. But drink some bitters, some bitters, some Cersei, even some aloe vera can help you as well. You need to cleanse your blood, which will in turn cleanse your, detox your mind, your brain. It'll get rid of that brain fog that you're experiencing, okay? For some of you, because of the fact that you're so quiet or I don't know, it's like somebody's abusing their power. Somebody has control over you and they're abusing their power because they know that you're not going to say anything. They know that 9 times out of 10, you ain't going to say shit. So you need to check that. You need to start speaking up, okay? Do that cleanse, detox, and start writing your thoughts down. Start practicing talking to yourself in the mirror and then start speaking up. You're going to shock them. You're going to blow their minds away. They're going to be blown away when you put that, whoever this person is, when you put them in their place, they're going to be completely blown away. Do you hear me? Because they're not expecting you. They don't think that you have the sense to do that. Whoever this is, and I feel like this is a boss maybe, or a business partner, or somebody maybe a romantic partner who's abusing you or trying to manipulate you. When you speak up, everything's going to change because they didn't think that you had it in you. Interesting. Tell me more about this situation. Okay, so they're saying that you don't speak up because there's some self-doubt. You have weakness. There's a weakness. That's your weakness. Your throat chakra is your weakness. You need to work on that. And I feel like, again, this is something that comes from your past life because it's there wasn't much speaking up that you could do. Nothing that you could say to these people who are trying to take over your land and your resources would stick. None of it sticked. None of it stuck. It did not work. And so you tried to speak up. You tried to negotiate first. That got shut down. You tried to fight. They had more weapons. They had stronger weapons of mass destruction. That didn't work. So you ended up just leaving. And so that stuck with you. For some of you, okay, that stuck with you. You're like, well, if I speak up, it's not going to work. Nothing's going to change anyway. But you're wrong. Something is going to change when you speak up. And I want you guys to drop that in the comment section, okay? I want you to say, I am worthy of expressing myself fully and authentically. I am worthy of expressing myself fully and authentically, okay? You can also say, I express my thoughts, feelings, and ideas freely and with ease. I express my thoughts, feelings, and ideas freely and with ease. And a lot of you guys should really meditate on your throat chakra, okay? So once you guys start speaking up, it opens a lot of doors for you. They want you to ask yourself this question. What new ideas or perspectives am I currently exploring? What new ideas or perspectives am I currently exploring? And on this Page of Swords upright card, it says, be bold and curious. Be eager to explore the world around you and learn new things. Some of you may be fire signs, air signs, water sign is heavy in here as well. It says and this is on the strength card. True strength is not brute force. It is the power of the soul, which lies in vulnerability. So vulnerability is really speaking your piece, speaking how you feel, regardless of how it will make anyone feel. All right, let's see what cards they give us to close this reading out. Boom, flew out with a quickness. Okay, the Ace of Swords upright. So yeah, you guys definitely will be receiving clarity, new ideas, new ways to heal yourself as well. And this is going to increase your mental power, your mental stability. A lot of you guys will be receiving truth and speaking your truth as well. A lot of you will be receiving your breakthrough once you do this work. I feel like for some of you, like you felt this already, but you needed to hear this reading. Some of you may even be investing in getting like life, what is it called? Past life progressions done, I think it's called. No, sorry, past life regression, sorry. You guys may be paying to get a past life regression done, or you may be doing a past life regression meditation, and you'll be able to see exactly what I was talking about in this reading, and it's going to bug you out. But your breakthrough is definitely coming, okay? The Ace of Swords says, with this sword, cut through confusion and gain clarity. It says, what new ideas or perspectives are presenting themselves to me? And these are all things you guys can answer like in your mind or in the comment section. You could also answer it in your journal. Some of you guys are going into business as well, and that's going to be successful. That's a yes. And you know what too? I'm going to give you guys a second to answer a question before we close this reading. I'm going to give you a second to ask a question. Ask the cards a question. I be going so fast. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm so excited. I love doing this for you guys. I really do enjoy this. But like, ask the cards a question, okay? And then I'll pull a card and give you an answer. It has to be like a yes or no question, all right? But in the meantime, if you guys have any businesses or projects you're working on, drop them in the comment section. Like, let's build a community in the comment section, you know? If you're building your YouTube channel or your social media, drop that in the comment section. I think links are currently disabled. I might enable them. I might open that back up. As long as you guys are not spamming. If there's spam, I'm going to have to close it up. But you can still drop your business name, your social media, you know, whatever you're working on. Drop that in the comment section. Let's network. Let's connect with each other. Let's build a community, okay? That's very important. All right, now let's see. What question did you ask? I'm going to give you an answer. I'm going to give you an answer before we close the reading out. The answer is no. The answer is no. Okay? For whatever question you asked. If you guys need more clarity, definitely book a session with me, okay? Book a private reading or a life coaching session. If you're interested in joining my Elevation Life Coaching Program, that link will be down below in the description box. If you're interested in booking a private reading with me so that I can look into your energy alone and the energy surrounding you, that link will also be down below in the description box. Make sure that you check out our merch. Everything is currently 10% off when you order from the website. If you are a coffee lover, make sure you try Rise Coffee. That link is down below in the description box. It's a discounted price when you use my coupon code, and I do get a small commission for that. Thank you guys so much for your donations. If you would like to leave a donation, that link is also located down below in the description box. Anything that you donate is a huge help and it's appreciated. You can also leave a note along with your donation of your business name or your name, and I'll give you a shout out on the next video. Make sure you guys also join our subscription, our YouTube subscription. If you're a member, you get access to these videos sooner, and you also get 10% off any service that you book with us, okay? If this message resonated with you, family, please don't forget to tap that like button, drop a comment, share it with someone who may be able to benefit from this message as well. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. Sending you so much love and healing energy. Until next time, family, peace and oneness.